What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be bringing y'all a life hackage type video. As y'all can tell by the title of it, what I'm going to be doing exactly. So in the Cressida, the 92 Cressida, it has these blue leather vinyl something, not cloth seats. And the seats, as you can see, have these like just cracks all over the place. This I'm not going to be able to fix, maybe later on and sew it up, but I will make this way harder to notice. So you can see the front seat and then that part especially. And there's this life hack going around. I watched a video on it. I just wanted to see what people have done to fix this issue. And there's this one video where it came out really nice for the guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. It doesn't fix the cracks, it just makes them less noticeable. Just like if you had a dent on your car, you covered it with some Mondo, painted it, you can't tell there's a dent there anymore, but in fact the dent is still there, it's just covered by Mondo. That's in a sense what I'm doing. So I'm not spray painting the seats, no, at all. So if you see here, I got some gloss navy blue, and if you look real closely, this is the closest spray paint I could find to the actual color of the seat. There was none that were darker, and if they were, some had like metallic in it, and I didn't want that. So you can see this is very close to the paint. And then you can see I have some lacquer thinner here, and the guy had red leather seats, and so he just had some basic red spray paint. And all you do is you get a rag, you spray it with a little bit of the spray paint, and then you get a little bit of the lacquer thinner in, and you just start rubbing it in. And I already started on this seat. This seat looked exactly like that seat over there. If I show you a closer picture, you can see how there's just a few cracks and kind of noticeable. And along this was all white, and I was able to get this in one pass. You're probably gonna have to do quite a few passes and do it a couple of times. And if you look real closely, you can see where the cracks were at, which are now like tinted blue. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to all the seats. And the guy that did it, I want to give 100% of the credit to him, because I'm pretty much just redoing what he did, showing y'all how it worked for me. And I'm gonna try to record it a little better, no offense, but he had like a phone, and so I have the actual camera, so I'm gonna try to do that and show y'all how it's done in another way. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the tripod and just kind of time lapse me doing this whole thing, show y'all, get some good light in there and everything. And I just really wanted to make this Cressida not look so cheesy, because you walk in, especially to the steering wheel. I'm not sure if it'll work, but I'm definitely gonna try it. I'll take this shitty steering wheel cover that I had to zip tie on, because the last people had it. It was just, you could turn the steering wheel cover and the steering wheel wouldn't move. That's how loose it was, so I just had to zip tie it, because the actual steering wheel is so, janky. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on working on all these cracks. I'm gonna give you all the before and after of everything. So let me go ahead and do the before shot. So here's the after. You can still see the cracks, but they're all filled in. See, I might need to do a little bit extra right there, but if you see that, it's filled in. That might need a little bit more work. In the back seat, let me move the tripod. There, you can see that was almost all white. And now it is nice and blended in. So there you go. It looks so much better now. It doesn't look like a piece of crap. And then the steering wheel, since the steering wheel didn't really have much leather, what the lacquer thinner does is not only does it thin the spray paint down, but it thins the dye down in the leather and helps it blend better, which that other guy explained in the video. And with the steering wheel, since there wasn't much other leather dye to bring up, it just kind of used the spray paint a lot, which is why it looks so much like the color doesn't match at all. But we do have a steering wheel cover to put on, and hopefully eventually we can just change that steering wheel out and get something less shitty. But other than that, that's it. I just want to go ahead and keep blending, and then after you do all this, something really important, the whole reason why this leather cracked and got like that in the first place was because it was not conditioned enough, and this car having no tint at all and being a 92, which is like a 24, 25, 26-year-old car, something like that. I think it's 26 now, but being that old of a car and having no tint, I don't know if it ever had it. You know, the sun just beams down and cracks it, and then when people sit on it over time, that's why the driver's side seat cracked, because it's getting sat on and just stretched and stretched, it finally just cracked. And it has gotten worse since we owned it, just because we're driving it a lot more. So yeah, so go ahead and get your leather conditioner. And in that other video, the guy says use this Aerospace 303, which is an amazing product, which I actually have, and I'll show you that. So you see the Aerospace 303 rubber protectant ultraviolet UV. I've talked about this in another video before, but this stuff is so amazing. It's like a rubber, you know, conditioner. So it prevents fading and cracking, repels dust, lint, staining, and restores lost color and luster. I went ahead and used this on the seats before, like when we first bought the car, and it did make the seats look way better than they were, but it didn't fix the cracking. So what you're gonna wanna do now is put your leather conditioner on now and condition the leather. It'll make it all nice and shiny, because right now it's kind of dull from the lacquer thinner, kind of dulling it out. So this, I barely have any left, and this whole thing was 50 bucks, and I bought this over 2 years ago, and now it's down to here after using it. You can use it on the wiper blades to help recondition your serpentine belts, your tires to not make them shiny, but just to kind of clean them up, make them look better. So use it on anything rubber or vinyl, leather, you know, it just helps it so much, and I highly recommend that. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope y'all can use this knowledge to help fix your cracked leather. You know, it also work on the dash if something were to have cracked on there, and there's a little bit you just want to blend it in. So all you need, lacquer thinner, paint that's the same color, and a rag, and that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and peace.